This is it, the video where I finally fully fund my Roth IRA for 2025. Are you ready? Let's go! Welcome back to Ready Budget Go. My name is Drew, and on this channel we talk about household budgeting, saving money, and achieving our financial goals. So if those sound like things that you vibe with, please consider subscribing, hit the like button, and leave me a comment down below, because I'd love to hear from you. We're in the Life of a Creator book today. Last week I had said I was going to start the paint by sticker, and I still have the book here all set, but I am going to put this off for one more week, just because I looked at my Roth IRA and I have, well, as of the start of this week, $423 left to save. On game night on Monday, I put in $106, so that leaves me with $317 to get my Roth IRA fully funded. So instead of doing the paint by stickers and starting with that, I think I'm just going to get the Roth fully funded through this book. There's more than enough in here to do that. And then next week, when I'm working on the big move, I will do a little bit in here and a little bit in paint by sticker. So apologies for the 1 week delay, but I knew that I was getting close to finishing the Roth IRA. I just didn't know I was that close, and yet here we are. So all that being said, I have $317 to put in just this book this week, so let's get started. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to the Booty Bank, and because we have so much to put in, and a lot of the challenges that are left are going to produce smaller numbers, I want to cross off 6 of the biggest numbers here. At least I think I'm going to do 6, and that will leave us with a smaller amount to put in the rest of the book. So let me just add up here what we have. So we have 42, 41, 40, 37, 35. Well, that was 34 and 35. So 229, 317. So a difference of $88. So that's what I'm going to do. So I am going to cross off those numbers here. I will use my gold pen to do that. Oh, you can't see it. What color have I not used? Let's try, I've used purple, green. Let's do red. Okay. So we'll do that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. Okay. This challenge is by Liz and Les. The Life of a Creator is a collaboration savings challenge book that you can get from Marlene over at Snowgardener307 and snowgardener307.com. So I need to add up all those numbers again. I should not have cleared the screen. So let's do 34, 35, 37, 40, 41, and 42. 229. So let's start there. I'm going to take out 100, 200, 20, 5, 27, 29. Okay. So all of that is going in, and I need to hit the $88 exactly because I can't overfund my Roth IRA. So I'm going to have to be a little bit careful. So I'm going to set all of this aside. I'll just set it over here like that. So this will be where I need to get $88. So let's go to where the clip is. And it's here on Janelle Ray Budgets. And let me get out the D20 die, because I didn't get any of the dice out in preparation. I got the stickers out, but I didn't get out the dice. All right, so let's give it a roll and let's see what we get here. And we got 10. So let me grab out a pen. I'll use red again. That's not the color I was using on this page, but that's okay. All right, so 10. And then we're going over to Danny from Craftco Budgets. I need the scratch tool, and I did all the small ones, I think, all of the small scratch stickers, so I've only got the big ones left, so I'm going to do the one that's right here on the bottom. Scratchy, scratchy, $2. Okay. And I apologize if I'm shaking everything. That scratch tool is really a charm, so it grips. All right, so $2. And now, let me pull this clip off, because now we are back to the booty bank, and we left off, purple was the last color, and 19 was the last one that we did, so I am going to do a roll with a D6. 3, 1, 2, 3, so we will do $24. Let's see. 24 plus 2 is 26. So I'm going to put 2 back, take out a 20, 5, and a 1, so we're up to $36. Let's go back to the front of the book. And we are on Snow Garter 307. We did the first challenge, the Let's Get Rollin', so I put in this challenge, which is a Christmas one that she had sent me last year. And I'm going to do the last one up here in the clouds. $1. We will probably get back to this challenge. I think we might make a couple trips through the book. Next, we've got Kiss My Hiney. This is by Shannon at 307 Design Studio. We're doing $5 at a time here on Georgette. So this 5 is going to go, I think, on her beret. Just kiss the tippy top of her head. And I will put back 15 and grab a 20. All right, so we're almost halfway there to what we need already. Okay, so from Kiss My Hiney, we go to The Birds and the Bees. This is a collab within a collab. This is Mischief Managed Budgets and Champagne's Corner. And I'm going to roll a d6. We always start from here, and we've got a 3, 1, 2, 3, $2. I'm just using good old red this week, even though everything else is blue. That's okay. All right, we finished this one. Now we're going to finish Exercise. I thought you said Extra Fries. This is by Lindsay at Boy Mom Loves to Save. And we've got fries. So that's going to be $5. So there we go. Oh, and I need to give this one a challenge completed sticker. Okay. Right about there. Finished, 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 finished. Okay, 25 to Thrive. This is where we are saving $5 every time we come through this book. This is by Taylor Louise. And it's a habit tracker challenge, but I'm not really that kind of person who tracks habits. So the habit that I'm tracking is that every time I come to this page, I save $5. So I'm putting back 45 and taking out a 50. So we're at 54. Finish this one. Okay, now we're on the $50 plus dice roll. So I'm going to roll a d6. If it's one of these that we have available, I'll cross it off and save that amount. If not, I will use one of these other blocks. Okay, 6. And we have a 6. So cross that out. And I will put back $4 and take 10. Okay, so we're up to 60, so we've got $28 left to save. Now we're on Donna, powered by creativity, save to sync, and I found the blue pen. So I am going to do the $3 here, because I might need that $1. So 2 and a 1. So if I get up to 87, I'm coming back here and finishing that challenge. All right, now we've got the Rock and Roll Queen. This is a roll and save, and we're on the D6. So let's give it a roll. And we got a 1 again. That's uncanny. So I have rolled the D6 5 times now. I have rolled a 1 4 times and a 3 once. Okay, so another $1. Next up is my challenge. This is Buster's Bangin' Burger Bar. At Buster's Bangin' Burger Bar, you get to decide what you want on your burger. And the next topping is an egg, and I hate eggs. So we're getting out red, and we are crossing through that egg. I don't want to eat an egg by itself, so I certainly don't want it on my burger, but I have to save $3 for wasting food. So I am going to put 2 back and grab a 5. And we'll move on. Finish this one. Now we're on counting sheep, budget with IRA. Got 2 sheep left. Each sheep is worth $5. So this little sheepy is going right here. And we're saving 5, so I will put back 15 and take out a 20. So we're up to 72 bucks, 16 left to save. Okay, we finished this one, so now we're back to Janelle. So let's get the D20 back out, and oh dear. So 72, I don't know if I want to risk it. The odds are in my favor, but if I roll a high number, I think I'm going to skip for this week. And I'm going to come back to, because we did one on there already, so I don't feel that bad. We're going to come back to the Save 55 Danny Craftco budgets. And let's scratch here. This will be $3. Okay, good enough. Didn't quite get it all the way, but at least I know it's a 3. There we go. Okay, put a 2 back, grab a 5. $75. We cannot play the booty bank, but we might be able to cheat. So 75, and I need 88, so that's 13 more. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to mark off the 6 and the 7, and we'll call it good. So get red back out. We'll take out 6 and 7. And I will put in $13. 10, 12, 13. And let's just make sure that altogether we have 317. Because that is what I need. So let me just get everything in order here. 10, 5, 2, 2, 2, 5, 20, a couple hundreds, and a 1. So 200, 50, 70, 90, 300, 10, 16, and 17. Perfect. So that fully funds my Roth IRA. I am going to condense this. So let's put back 50, 220s, and 2 5s for 100. It's 300 and, oh, I shoot. I should have left one of those 5s. Okay, 2 2s and a 1 for a 5. Okay, $317. Did I take out that third 100? Yes, I did. I just dropped it. And I'm going to put the dollar marker on Liz and Les, the booty bank. So we'll start there next week. We always do, but that way I'll know not to go too far. And then this is going to go into the envelope, and I am just going to condense it right away. We'll do it live. So we'll swap this book for the binder. Oops. I put it in my bookcase, and it came flying right back out. All right. So in here, and I think we've got room for another placeholder, or that it'll be time for another placeholder. Oh my. 20. Okay, let's see. We've got 1,000, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 2,000, 21, 22, 22, 20, 30, 43. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to swap the 2 5s and a 10 for a 20. So there's our 43. And then I need 2,000. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is 2,000, so I'm going to get a 2,000 placeholder from the bag of fun here. The 2,000 placeholder is the lionfish, one of my favorite sea creatures. So that goes in, and all of this will come back. So these can go in here. And the 500 and the 1,000 can go in here. There's the 1,000 and the 500. And if you like these Sea Life placeholders, they're available on my Etsy shop. They are very durable. They will last you forever. Okay, so $2,243 is what we're at in the life of a creator. Now, your mileage will vary if you get this book from Marlene. There are roll and saves in here. There are other challenges where you have to decide which way you want to play it. For example, in the Booty Bank, most people are probably not going to play it with the numbers the way that Liz has them. They'll probably pick a digit or add numbers together. I'm playing it the high budget way. So that is why the amounts are where they are. But play it however you want to suit your budget. That is the point of every savings challenge, is to make saving fun and enjoyable and achievable. So that being said, that is everything for this week. Kind of a shorter video, but I was only playing in that one book just because I want to get that Roth IRA fully funded. Next week, we will have the paint by sticker. It will be story time. I will probably start with some of my earliest memories of how I and my family interact with money, and we'll go from there. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below so I know you were here. Subscribe if you haven't already, and until I see you in the next one, which will be my Friday video, where I will mark off in my savings challenge, or my savings tracker rather, the last deposit to my Roth IRA for this year, and should be quite a celebration. Anyway, until then, take care.